Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living. Hello, my friends. Do you love Heidi, Cherry, and Vea? And you would love if you got exclusive stories that weren't available anywhere else. If you join my Patreon Cat Club, you will get 3 stories every month for $7 on the 7th of every month. If you want to join the club and it's okay with your guardians or your parents, then follow the link below and become a patron and join the Cat Club. Namaste, my little friends. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're laying in your bed and everything is just perfect in your room. The lights are nice and low. You're warm and snuggly under your covers. And you're ready to let go of your busy day so that you can relax and fall to sleep. Tom was a farmer. He had a farm down the road from where Tucker and Leo lived. Tom rescued a pig. His name was Arthur. And Arthur was a very funny, happy, cute pig. He rescued the pig from a farm that just abandoned poor little Arthur and left him there. They packed up all of the things and just left the pig. And Farmer Tom was like, no, you're coming home with me, pig. We can't leave you here all alone, otherwise you might get hungry and cold and scared. So Farmer Tom took Arthur home, and he became part of the family on Tom's farm. On this particular day, Tucker had finally convinced Leo to go out for a walk. Leo had had a rough couple of days. He wanted to just stay inside. And if you stay inside for too long and you don't go out and play or run or smell fresh air and feel the sunshine on your skin or your fur if you're a dog, then you can get just a little bit down and depressed. And even though Leo liked to go outside, he'd just been a little bit fed up lately. Life was just not so great, and he didn't want to go outside. And sometimes, when you're feeling a bit depressed and low and unhappy and sad, you don't do the things that you should do that make you feel better, which is crazy, but that's what we all do. When we're sad and depressed, we don't really want to go play outside, even though playing outside would make us feel so much happier and better and full of life and energy. Tucker had convinced Leo it was time to go outside. So they were walking the neighborhood, just checking things out. Tucker was doing very well at not attacking any of the little dogs, or anybody else, in fact. He was just being very calm and polite this day. He even managed to say hello to a few people and a few puppies. He had a very hard time with a cat that he saw, because anybody that's not Heidi, Cherry, and Vea, Tucker has a hard time with. Until he gets to know them, and then he probably wouldn't want to eat them anymore. "Leo, look at me. I'm doing so well," said Tucker. "On this particular day, the sun is shining bright in the sky, and I'm feeling very good. I can feel the grass underneath me paws, and it feels so delicious and squishy because it rained the other day. Can you feel it, Leo? Can you feel it?" Leo said, "Yes, I can feel it." He wasn't very happy, but he was getting a bit happier. "Come on, Leo, bounce around, run, chase, frolic, do things that will make you feel so much better inside." Leo said, "Tucker, I love you, but don't push it, okay? You're lucky that you've got me out of the house. But if I'm honest, it does feel very nice out here, and the fresh air smells so clean, and the day smells very bright, and I can smell laundry. I like the smell of laundry," said Leo. "Somebody's doing the laundry because I can smell it through the air vents or something. Tucker said, "Is that what that smell is? I thought it was flowers." "I'm so used to smelling flowers, I thought it was flowers." Good to know, it's laundry. Anyway, so Leo, I thought what we would do is we'd visit Tom. It's been so long since we've been to see Tom, and Tom's farm is so interesting because it's got so many animals. I'm going to try really hard not to want to eat them, Leo. I'm going to try so hard. But it's so difficult because they're so yummy and tasty and they all smell so different. Leo said, "Yes, Tucker, they do smell different. I mean, they smell like, a cow or a goat or something that I'm sure I'm probably very allergic to." "Well, I've heard," said Tucker, "that there's something very interesting at Tom's farm because my mum was talking in the kitchen to my dad and I heard my mum saying to my dad that Tom had got a pig. And I was like, oh, that'll be awesome because maybe we can be friends with the pig. I've never met a pig before." Leo said, "A pig? Ugh. Oh no. We're not... I don't think I'm going to be good with a pig, Tucker." Tucker said, "Oh, come on, Leo, you don't know. You might really be okay with pigs. We'll never know, will we, until we find out. We'll never know until we meet." Tucker and Leo got to the farm, and sure enough, they met Arthur. Tom was very excited to show the dogs to Arthur. Arthur just bounded out of his pen and sniffed at Leo instantly and rubbed his fur up against Leo as if he was giving him a pet hug of some kind. Leo cringed, pulled a face, and then waited for the allergic reaction. It didn't happen. Tucker was bouncing around all over the place, and Arthur wasn't paying much attention to Tucker at all. He just wanted to kiss and lick and stroke and play with Leo. And of course, Leo was horrified. Oh, he smells like a pig." Tucker said, "What do pigs smell like?" He came over and sniffed all over every single part of Arthur. Arthur giggled a lot because Tucker's nose was tickling him. "Oh, stop, it tickles." Tucker said, "Oh, you like that?" And he kept tickling him with his snout, with his nose. Arthur said, "I can do that." And he started sniffing on Leo and sniffing on Tucker, and his big piggy nose was going up and down and sniffing all over him. Tucker said, "Oh, that's a funny sound. I wish I could make that sound when I sniff. When I sniff, it just goes like that. But when you sniff, it goes like that. It's so good. Leo, did you hear him sniff? He makes a funny noise when he sniffs." Arthur said, "My noise is not funny. Your noise is funny. This is normal for pigs. We make this noise all the time." Like that. Tucker said, "I want to be a pig. I'd like to be a pig. What do you like to eat, Arthur? What do you like to eat? Because I like to eat anything." Arthur said, "Oh, I do. I love food. Any food. I like scraps. I like leftovers. I like hot food. I like cold food. I like absolutely anything that Tom gives me because I'm not fussy." Tucker said, "Oh, you're just like me. I'm not fussy at all. It's Leo that's really funny. He'll only eat certain things, and if you put things on the ground for Leo and he don't like them, he just goes, 'No, thank you.' And I go, 'Oh, thanks a lot.' And I just nibble it up and I suck it up and I bite it and chew it. And before I know it, I've eaten it and I didn't even know what it were. One time I ate this rubber ball and I didn't know it were a rubber ball because it smelt so nice. And I just chomped on it and ate it. And then it came out in me poop. It was so funny. But then, that's probably not good for me. Thank goodness it came out in me poop. Because if it didn't come out, it'd be still in me tummy and I'd be bouncing all over the place." Anyway, yeah. So, would you eat a rubber ball? Arthur said, "Yeah, I think I probably would. I would, yeah, because if it smells nice, I probably would." Tucker said, "Would you eat a cat?" It was all serious. Arthur said, No, probably not, because Tom's got a cat and I like her. She's called Shelley. She's a very nice cat. Sometimes she does scratch me nose if I get too close to her, but most of the time she's really nice. So no, I don't think I'd eat a cat.
Tucker said, well, if I smelt Shelley, I'd probably want to eat her because I can't help myself. Cats and puppies and anything small that moves, I want to just get it and lick it and nibble it just a little bit. But then when I start to nibble it just a little bit, then I get so excited. And then before you know it, it's like the rubber ball and it's just disappeared.
Leo said, I don't think either of you eating a rubber ball would be a good idea. Or a cat. Thank you very much. Leo said, I would definitely not eat a cat just in case anybody is interested in what I want to eat. Arthur said, what do you like to eat, Leo?
Leo said, dog food. That's it. Tucker said, Leo, you can be so boring. You know, there's so many things to eat out here, out there in the world. There's so many things. Did you know that there's even places that have like 32 flavours of ice cream? It might be 31 or it might be 33. But Arthur, can you imagine a place with 33 billion flavours of ice cream? That would be so yummy. Remember, like you'd be like, what flavour's this one? What flavour's this one? What flavour's this one? And you'd just be tasting them all and you'd be like, can I have another taste at this one? Can I have another taste at this one? And then before you know it, you probably get chucked out because they'd be like, no, you've tasted too many ice creams. And you'd be like, no, there's so many more. There's 32 million other flavours of ice cream and I can taste all the ice cream I want.
Arthur said, oh, I really like ice cream.
Tucker said, yeah, me too. But then I do like anything, to be honest. Do you like to play soccer? Said Tucker.
Arthur said, oh, yes, I do.
Leo said, oh, not really. Come and play soccer, said Tucker. Come on, Leo, it'll make you feel so much better. Leo's been a little bit down in the dumps.
While they were walking over to the field with the soccer ball that Tucker had found, and he was trying not to eat, Leo was following behind, just plodding along, not very happy about the situation. Tucker was telling Arthur, his new friend, that had very much in common with him, all about the fact that Leo had been a bit down and depressed. Arthur didn't know what depressed was, so Tucker had to tell him.
It's when you just lay there and don't do anything.
Which was a little bit of a basic explanation, but you know it worked because Arthur realised what he was talking about, and then he said, sometimes I get like that. Not very often, because I'm mostly happy, but sometimes I do get like that. You know, there was that one time when I got left on that farm, and I thought, I'm so hungry. And then, you know, they just left me. They just drove away and left me.
Tucker said, oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely awful. Well, thank goodness that Tom found you and he rescued you, and now you're a rescue pig and you can be happy and you can be bouncy and you can eat whatever you want to eat and you can play soccer with me, your new friend. And I'm going to make Leo play soccer because he needs to do some exercise, because you know when you're not feeling very well, if you exercise, then it makes you have these things that kind of go off in your body like fireworks.
Leo said, are you talking about endorphins?
Tucker said, yes, I am. Yes, those thingies that make you feel so happy inside and they send signals to your brain that say, you're happy today. That's what you need, Leo. You need those endorphins. You need to do some exercise so that you feel happy today. So come on, let's play soccer.
Arthur the pig and Tucker forced Leo to play soccer. They found a very yummy looking apple tree, and there was lots of apples around on the floor, on the ground. Tucker ate a lot. Arthur ate a lot. Leo didn't risk it, but he did like the smell of them. And that was enough because Tucker had a very smart idea. He was going to bite a hole in the soccer ball and fill it with apples. And that way the ball would smell like apples, and once Tucker and Arthur started to kick it around, Leo would be interested enough, because he did like the smell of the apples, that he would chase the ball and get some exercise. And because he was exercising, His body would release endorphins, and those endorphins would make him feel happy because they would send signals to his brain that said, "You are good, you're happy, you're feeling good right now, it's time to smile, it's time to be happy, it's time to feel good about the world." Leo desperately needed those endorphins. They played soccer for quite a long time. After a while, Leo decided that he really liked Arthur. He wasn't that bad at all, and since he didn't have an allergic reaction to him when he rubbed himself all over him when he first met him, Leo figured that probably they could be friends. Tucker absolutely loved Arthur and said he was going to come back very, very much and play soccer and eat things together and just hang out and maybe lay under the apple tree and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until they both got very, very big apple-fulled tummies and they couldn't move. And then they would stare at the sky and discuss which clouds were the funniest. Arthur and Tucker got on like a house on fire, and Leo actually liked him. It couldn't have been a better day. After having a lot of fun, Leo and Tucker walked home. When they got home, they were tuckered out. They were tired. They had a big drink of water. Tucker, of course, drank out of the toilet because that was his favourite thing to do. Leo would never do that, probably be allergic. Then they lay down on their bed and snuggled in together. Tucker was very happy because Leo was actually in a good mood and allowed him to snuggle in. Tucker really liked his snuggles. They both eventually fell fast asleep after having a very good day. The end.